a sunset view. I'll make it so you can want to. Get your haunting.
Yo, what is up guys, it's me Venice here, and today I'm gonna be showing you a really helpful video on about trading. So I'm just gonna be giving you a basic tips and really awesome tips that, or tricks and whatnot, that other people might not give you in their videos, because this is from my experience of trading, and this is how I made basically a shit ton of money. I've actually made over 80 to 100,000 just over this past. Actually, I've made more than that. I've made 120,000 plus in the last month, and I'm gonna keep rising like that. Hopefully, I'll reach my goal of the Midnight Blue Sparkle Time Flow or Messer. I'm looking for either two of those. But yeah, guys. So let's get started. Alright. So tip number one is gonna be never go desperate. Like, this is how everyone fails. Like, they end up getting desperate because they don't want to keep an item for too long. That's how you mess up. Because like most people, if they have an item for so long and they don't really get trades on it, they usually end up lowballing it after a while. This is where you don't do that. You basically just stick around for it until you get a decent offer or at least some overpay, so you actually end up profiting. So you don't end up giving 150,000 for 140,000. This works mostly for rares though, because you usually end up getting overpaid for something like a walk or something like that. Like, this is mostly for low demand items. Don't ever lowball them. That's the worst you could ever do. And from my experience, I usually end up getting 20k more than I give for him, but that's only because I keep him for an X amount of time. Never lowball him. Alright, for tip number two, you don't want to overpay more than 2 to 5k, because that means you're gonna lose profit over time. You always want to try to send lowball offers till the person accepts. Just keep counter offering where he adds or something like that, to make it look like your head is actually worth more. That's how you profit as well. Alright, so for tip number three, you always want to go up to people who look like other online daters, because they usually don't know much about values, and you can easily end up getting a nice wrap snacks. Like, you want to overpay in the wrap and make it look like you actually is overpaying while they're actually overpaying. That's an easy method of profiting, because like usually other online daters, they usually don't know much about value and just think most of the items are wrap. Because I remember sending this guy, I think it was like 25,000 wrap for a Wolkai helmet, and he was calling me a scammer because he thought I was trying to lowball him for like 70k. So most of the people who own online dating hats, or that's what the community calls them, they usually don't know much about value or don't even know what value is at all. So at that point, you can easily end up getting a lot of easy profit. Alright, so for number four, I will always recommend you getting at least 1 or 2 high demand items, because that means profit. Like, once you have them, you're in business, because people always come up asking for you, are you trading that hat? I'm willing to overpay for it. Yo, I want that hat so bad, can I please overpay for it? Or something like that. They'll always come up to you and ask to trade for that item. Like, it's such easy trades. Like, sometimes, like, I've done it multiple times where people randomly just sends me offers where they're overpaying a ton just because they want the item for like online dating and whatnot. For an example, like Bubble Trouble, Neon Pink Top Hat, Virtual Commando, all that stuff, it means business. Like, people want that item. Yo, so for tip number 5, never get rares unless you know what you're doing, because people will never offer you for them. You can't really send them to anyone. They'll just be like, yo, that item is fucking trash, I don't want it, you know? So never get them unless you know what you're doing, because you can end up keeping them for a while. So just saying that.